Hello, welcome back. I'm hanging out, sewing, ironing, doing all the things I want to do. I hope your day is going well. It's Sunday and it is 5:09 right now. 5:09. And we're almost done with this glorious quilt. Just adding more to the bottom. I haven't ironed out any of the seams that I just did, the really long ones, because I'm still adding strips of this, or columns, rows, adding rows, not columns. Shoot, the bottom has a dark color first. But I only need enough to line this up. So far, all I've gotten done was a bunch of dishes, or a bunch of chores in the house, and some personal time with my dog, some hangout time with the meats and her glorious little feets. Oof. Okay, where are my pens or my claps? I'm a little uppity. I just had a bunch of coffee. I'm so excited. So excited to get this done. And once this is done, I can baste it. My favorite part, glue basting. I set up my tables. I think I was going to say I think I have two, but I got rid of one. So I set up my table and then I just unroll this awesome roll of batting that I got. I bulk bought from Joann's a long time ago. And it's still around. It's that 90-10 batting. So it's nice and thin. Perfect for summer. Thick enough to keep you warm when you're cold. I'd say it's a pretty good deal. Huzzah! I've got these two sort of pinned together. They're not actually pinned because there's no pins in this, but that's okay. They're clipped together. That's the word. The bird is not the word. I don't have birds. Sometimes talking to me is like having whiplash. 1 minute, I'm talking about something very interesting, and then the next, where did I go? What was I talking about? Nobody knows, not even I. I, the beholder of my own beans. I appreciate that the algorithm puts in bean making as the search bar or the search for my videos. That's great. Because that's what we're doing. We're making beans. Am I right? Bean lemon. I'm sure you'd like to see more of this than me. Gonna stitch this awesome thing together. Sometimes I can talk and sew, but most times I can't because I get so excited. I just want to hurry up and finish. And then I end up hurrying up and finishing into distress. Why am I distressed, you ask? Well, it's because I always overstitch or overextend what my machine can do. Maybe that's not the right word. There I go again, turning the quilt. That's okay. I'll just unstitch it and restitch it because that's just how I am. Maybe I need to slow it down. Forcing me to slow down. I initially wanted to do a bunch of cool, like, mosaic tiles for this quilt, but I just felt like all the patterns that I used didn't leave enough space for this fabric to be showcased. You know, I want this fabric to really pop and be like, hey, look at me, I got dinosaurs on my blanket. And then the kid could show it off to his family and friends when they're older and be like, yeah, look at all these dinosaurs, dude. So all of those mosaic blocks I had in mind just didn't make the cut. And I had to redesign this thing over and over and over again until I found all of this cool lava fabric. Check it out. And then I decided, oh, you know what? I have enough of this fabric and enough of this, I don't even know what to call it, hash coral fabric, that I could remake the original dinosaur quilt I made for my niece. So that's cool. Now I have enough to make a whole twin-sized quilt. I don't know if it's considered twin-sized or if it's a lap quilt, because it's not really going to be allowing for 5 inches overhang. That's how some people like to do it. This is offering, I think, maybe 2.5 at the most overhang all the way around on a bed. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Yee. Can't even tell I'm making mistakes. All right. I got this dude ready to go on. Lining up my little orange squares to be offset. Perfect. This one needs to be trimmed down. It's all like really janky. Right where my neck is, it's where it's a little short on the top. Okay, yeah. So let's trim that baby down. Trim it, trim it, trim, trim it. Trimmy time. One of my favorite pastimes. I think I have to iron this out. So when I don't iron them out, they get all crooked and I have to cut more than I need to. For whatever reason, my eyeballs just can't do the things that eyeballs do and focus. So I have to do everything extremely meticulously. It's a labor of love. Not really a labor because I enjoy what I'm doing. It's a hobby of love, a career, a passion, passion fruit. I've never had a passion fruit as itself, just the flavor of stuff. Like beverages, I've had passion fruit beverages, never legitimate beverages. You know what I'm saying? I would have music in the background, but that would be way too distracting for me. Because I only ever want to listen to Darude, Sandstorm, especially when I'm like sewing. You know how much fun that is? Listening to your favorite song on repeat over and over and over. It's probably not fun for a lot of you, but it's most definitely fun for me. Oh yeah, which is why I don't play music in the background anymore. You know what? I think I saw somewhere that moving your iron on the fabric stretches it out. So you want to be careful when you do that. But I always forget and I'm just so impatient, so I do it anyway. I'll try it out one day without moving the fabric. Or not the fabric, but the iron. Like picking it up and pressing down every single millimeter. My goodness, I don't have the patience. Dry, or not dry, cool. So I may set you down. Yeah, I set my iron down for too long on this, and you can see it just kind of burned that up pretty good. Hey, unintentionally moved the camera. That works. think I'll only be live for a short while because my phone is pretty much dying, but that's okay. Oh, I need to trim down this bottom part too. It's all crooked. Do, do, do. Time for the quiet stuff. Line it up as best as I can with the seams. It seems that we're off by a lot. Okay, I'm gonna need the other ruler. How thick are these blocks trying to be? 9 inches here. And this one's just under 9 inches. It's short on the top. So then let's do 8 3/4. Yeah, 8 3/4 all the way around, or all the way across. And I think we can leave the bottom longer than the top then, if that's going to be the case. I've got my handy dandy Crayola. Doop doop doo. This one's already at 8 3/4, which is perfect. We'll just write on that. My gosh, I love sewing. It's so much fun. Haha, get it? It's so much fun. Chop, 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 chop. Doop, doop, doo, doop, 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 doop. I can't help but have so much fun. Fun in the sun. I'm just kidding. I don't go outside anymore. All I do is stay inside and sew. Why? Nobody needs to know why. Because I'm a cretin. I enjoy my solitude. But sometimes I get lonely. Okay, this one's a little funky. Okay, I guess as far as straightness goes on this side, cut down a little bit. Kind of bizarre that this side's still, is this too short? No, this was perfect. Oh yeah, yeah. This side needs a good trim too. Yep. Nice. I have limited space. I've got to do what I can with what I've got. Pretty cool. It's come together now. Everything's getting accurate. Huzzah, huzzah. Chop, chop, chop. Chop. Chop, 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 chop. How are we looking on battery? Pretty good. Kind of dying, but that's okay. As soon as my partner gets here, I'll just turn it off. Yeah, we spend like a lot of time together. Most of the time sleeping because, you know, he sleeps because he has to go to work. And then I sleep because I'm mentally exhausted. Oh boy! Back to the quilt. Yay! This looks so good. I'm so excited. Let's put this baby on. Gotta fold this up real quick because I'm tired of moving it around and it just gets untidy. Very difficult to work with. Unruly? I don't know. Does that work for inanimate objects? What if it animates itself? Oh no. Da, da, da. Okay. So we want this like this. Oh no, did I make it too short now? I did. I shouldn't have trimmed that off. Darn. Okay. Big brain bee. Let's just add one of those blue strips and it'll be okay. Nothing like a little bit of scraps to bring it all together. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. All right. Guess it doesn't matter if the bottom one is moving. Okay. Wow, that's jank. I don't know, I can't tell. My eyes make everything so hard. Yeah, I think it's straight. We'll find out when I iron it out right now. It's crooked when it puckers. Ooh, that one song. I like that song. Make me feel mighty real. That's right. You make me feel mighty real. You make me feel. Darn, this ruler keeps falling. Mighty real. Make me feel mighty real. Make me feel mighty real. Yay! Do do do. We are ready to stitch. Stitch and ditch all our stress. Any and all stress that we used to have is now gone because we're having fun. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. Do do. Okay, let's see if I can get this done without overthinking it. Big brain, how do I do this? Oh yeah. Thank you for sticking around for however long you decide to stay. May your pillows be cold. Unless you prefer warm pillows. This is not going to work. I need my hands to do what I need them to do. Yep. It's already looking like a thin seam allowance. Okay, not too bad. Sometimes my hands do what I need them to do, and other times they don't. Nice. I switched it up today with my coffee and put caramel syrup in it, and that's pretty fun. I think I like it. It's a little strong, but nothing I can't dilute. Okay, let's see how this one works. Huzzah! Still pretty good. Lined up, not too bad. Just gonna trim off the excess on this side and move on. Yep, just stay on the table, please. Chop. And chop. Oops, that was a scrap piece of trash. There we go. Okay, got that done. I think it's almost long enough to go over the bed with a nice little fold and tuck it over your feet. You know how, I don't know about you guys, but I like to tuck my feet inside the blanket when I'm sleeping, like doing the kick and then tuck. That's always fun. Nice. Is that it? Is that all the pre-made scraps I have? It is. Now I have to make one column, maybe two columns. Yeah, one column of 2 rows. No, 2 columns. I don't know. I have to make something. I wish I had something long enough to pin this on so that I can hang it and see it. But now that it's done, I can go ahead and iron out every single one of these seams. It seems we're not quite done. Blah, 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 blah. I'm so funny. Now the fun part, ironing. Worst part is I don't even have a big iron or ironing mat. I have to use this cute little wool mat. It's adorable and small and reliable. Yep. Ooh, it sounds like my meat lemon's home. So I get to cut this video short. Whoa, whoa. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.